Welcome to Kenton's videos. Enjoy the video.
You start immediately by confirming blooms are fully dry and brittle. Moisture ruins the dye. Mix a diluted dye bath, 1 part dye to 10 parts solvent for subtle tone, and pour into a shallow tray. You'll hold stems above the solution and dip petals for 1-5 seconds, depending on desired intensity. Once done, set flowers on a raised rack so excess dye drains. Make sure to rotate pieces to avoid pooling. This quick first pass locks base color into porous petals. You now build color in thin layers because dried petals absorb unevenly. Multiple coats give control. Spray finer mist for gradients, or use a small brush to target edges and veins. Blot immediately with paper to lift excess and create highlights. Once a base exists, add a tiny amount of white diluted dye to soften, or a touch of black diluted dye to deepen. This alters value without muddying hue. Make sure to let petals rest 10-20 minutes between passes. You finish by sealing color to prevent flaking and light fade. Spray 2 light coats of matte or satin fixative from about 20-30 cm away, allowing 15 minutes between coats. If you see drips, lift them with a cotton swab and appropriate solvent before it dries, because water blurs dye on dried petals. If color appears blotchy, reapply a very thin dye coat and feather edges with a dry brush. Once happy, seal and store away from direct sun to preserve vibrancy.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.